All right, another day working on the e46. Got the new diesel clutch fan in. Took a couple weeks to get it here. Had to get it sent over from, I think they sent it from Lithuania. So we're gonna work on pulling out the stock e-fan. And then working on putting that new clutch fan in. So let's see what that's gonna take. So the first thing to do is gonna be pull this screw out. It's the only one I have holding the e-fan and shroud in currently. So pull that one out, and if it comes out of there we go. Set all that there, and we should just be able to pull that out of there. And that's e-fan removed, and then we'll just put that clutch fan right in there. I'll put that screw back, try and get the radiator to sit straight in the mounts, and then we'll go from there. All right, so I went ahead and put it on just to test fit, make sure I wouldn't have any clearance issues. I have to take it back off and actually put some washers on and put some Loctite on there. That way that never comes apart. I went ahead and screwed this back in. Great thing about screwing into plastic is you can kind of just remake the threads as you go. So that's nice and secure. The radiator's nice and secure-ish in there. So we'll go ahead and pull this back out. I'm hoping I have some crush washers, or not crush washers, lock washers. Otherwise I might have to go to the store. All right, so it looks like I don't have any lock washers for these, so I'm gonna have to run up to the store and get some lock washers. So we're gonna do that, and then see too if they have a e-fan wrench, because I don't feel like doing it with that again. It took way too much time. Not e-fan, a clutch fan wrench. That way I can just throw it on there real quick and not have to deal with the adjustable. And yeah, so we'll be right back to this, and we'll get this all put together. All right, so got those lock washers there, and then we'll see, should be probably either this one or one I don't have on the rack. So let me find that socket. All right, now that we have the socket, I found it in this massive mess. Get this out of here, and then throw one of these lock washers on. Just like that. And then grab some blue Loctite. Well, the Permatex thread locker, and just dab that on there, like so. And there we go. Something like that. Ignore the neighbors yelling about whatever. And we'll move on, do the next two, and I'll check that. All right, so we got that all put together. Just gonna leave that here for now. I don't want to jump into installing it without having the shroud, and I need to buy the wrench for it as well. So that'll do it for trying to install that fan. But while we're here, I went ahead and did a test fit real quick on these Gartmeyers that I had laying around. They aren't actually assembled yet. I still gotta buy hardware. So I just figured, since I got them cleaned up enough to be able to be put together to an extent to where they'll stay together, I figured I'd go ahead and test fit them. Pretty happy with how they fit. gonna run like a 215 on them. They're only a 8 wide, but after the adapters, they're about they're like almost zero off. All right, so I was a little bored. Figured I'd check out what the fitment would be like with spacer under the adapter. You know, while we're here, it's not gonna hurt anything. It's all hub centric too, so you know, semi-proper. Yeah, there we go. Now if we can get that off. Cool. Let's see what this wheel fits. So I think this will be a little too much. This is effectively -10. Really, it's going to come down to getting hardware on them, and getting some tires, and kind of figuring out where we are from there. But yeah, I think that's going to be a bit too aggressive. All right, so I think I'm going to call it on today's video. Figured out that clutch fan for the car. I need to order a fan shroud for it. Test fitted the wheels on the car. Pretty happy with how they're gonna look. And then did some maintenance on the truck too. So yeah, I'm gonna edit this up and then upload it and order everything. That way we can get to it all in next week's video, hopefully. But see you guys.